All right, let's get a check of the forecast with meteorologist Dana Osgood. Dana, I know it's only Thursday, but we are looking ahead to what could be a little bit of a stormy weekend.
Yeah, unfortunately, kind of today and tomorrow are going to be the best days of this stretch. Lots of sunshine, a little cool, but yeah, we do have some rain to talk about for the weekend, but it's not a washout by any means. But today it was a little bit cooler out there than average, and especially if you were in southern Maine compared to yesterday. Average high temperature is 77, but a lot of us today only got into the upper 60s to lower 70s, and that's because we're in a different air mass than we were yesterday. That can also be noted by the fact that our dew points are extremely low. In fact, a lot of our dew points right now in the upper 40s, a couple of lower 50s, and that puts us into that refreshing category. And overall, it feels really crisp, a day more like the end of September than the end of August. Now, because of that area of high pressure, we did not see a single cloud across the visible satellite imagery today, and tomorrow is going to have a very similar feel. Now, overnight tonight, because we have those lower dew points and clearer skies and not a lot of wind either, that will allow our temperatures to drop into the upper 40s to lower 50s. In fact, overnight tonight will probably be the coolest night we've had since the springtime. Now, tomorrow is almost going to be a carbon copy of today. A lot of sunshine, very refreshing dew points, high temps in the upper 60s to lower 70s, but things are going to start changing as we start to head into the weekend. Overall, Saturday, we'll start out the day with some fog and some more cloud cover, and then we have a cold front that will be approaching from the north. Now, the first half of the day, Saturday, will be drier, but then we start to see some of those rain showers begin to move into areas of northern Maine around lunchtime, and we could also see some embedded thunderstorms in here too. So overall, this cold front will continue to move across the state Saturday evening and into the overnight. Could see some pockets of heavier rain in here, as well as some embedded thunderstorms once again as we go overnight into early Sunday morning. Now, Sunday morning, I think the first half of the day, especially across down East Maine, is where we'll still see some more shower activity, but then we start to clear out behind the front. I don't think we're going to be totally dry in the second half of the day Sunday, but it is starting to clear up a little bit. So then the rest of that trough begins to move out Sunday evening, and then the Monday forecast actually looks a lot better than it did earlier this week. A mix of sun and clouds, but a little bit cooler and definitely a bit breezy as we head into the afternoon. So let's break down this Labor Day weekend forecast. Overall, I think the first half of the day on Saturday looks nice, and then we have that cold front move in, showers and storms in the afternoon through the overnight. And then the first half of the day on Sunday is when we're still going to have some of that rain around, and we'll mostly clear out in the afternoon, but there is still that slight chance of some showers throughout the afternoon there Sunday. And then Monday will be much drier, a mixture of sun and clouds, but a bit breezy, especially in the afternoon. Rain forecast sees 1 to 2 feet. Water temp there is 65. So overall, looking at the 7-day forecast, tomorrow, like I mentioned, is going to be very, very similar today. Overall, a really, really nice day. But then as we head into the weekend, guys, we do have that chance of showers. Not at all a washout coming up this weekend, so just keep an eye on the forecast as we go throughout the weekend and keep that umbrella handy.
Yeah, maybe some people can start the weekend early tomorrow. So
yes, that will be good.
Dana, thanks so much.